Every year during Kartika Deepam festival on the full moon in the month of Kartik, I remember Arunachala, the sacred mountain. My connection with Arunachala is strong, but the prospect of visiting on Kartika Deepam has been very overwhelming. I love my solo travels, solitude, and being in nature. How do I manage in the sea of lakhs of Indian people that Kartika Deepam brings to Arunachala? Anyway, this year I took the plunge. This video is about my solo trip to the Kartika Deepam 2023 full moon night and doing the Girivalam. So yeah, I'm at a toll booth. I'm quite tired. I didn't sleep properly last night. I have another 3 hours of driving to go. I'm just crossing into Hosur, so I'll be crossing the Tamil Nadu border now. And it has been a little trafficy. I started from Adiyogi Chikkaballapur, which is anyway a longer journey than starting from Bangalore. I've also gone through multiple iterations of, oh, should I go, should I cancel, should I go, should I cancel. The Sadhguru has come to the Chikkaballapur ashram. Actually, he'll come today evening or tomorrow, and so I'm a little sad. I don't know if I'll miss anything nice. And other than that, I don't know if you can see this. I'm reaching 10,000 kilometers on my car, so that is quite exciting. And I think a trip to Mahadeepam of Arunachalam is special to commemorate my 10,000 kilometers as well. Apart from whether I would actually enjoy the large number of humans, the problem was also about the logistics. Like, one is how to enter the city, because simply the number of people trying to enter, and second about the accommodation, because one may assume that everything would be full. This is the left turn. Can you see it? Left turn. I'm somewhere in Krishnagiri, and this left turn is going to change my route. Otherwise, I would have gone from this flyover towards Coimbatore and Salem basically. So I'm taking a left and it's full jam, but it's a very small jam, so it shouldn't be a problem. There are some good restaurants here. I mean, reasonable, okay, pure veg types, but I don't want to take a halt just at this point, I feel. So yeah. So I reached 10,000 kilometers, some place called Uttangarai. I think it is some place called Uttangarai, and there is a red patch over here, red and orange. Some kind of, I guess, congestion, because one side the vehicles are not coming through. So I'm assuming at some point there's a full bottleneck going on with only one side able to pass through. This is the final stretch. This is the final stretch into the entry to Tiruvannamalai, about 10 kilometers. I guess this is now going to be jam-packed until I get the parking. I asked another car and they are saying we'll get the parking. So I just hope it is a little managed, like I don't have to randomly stuff the car somewhere. Though some people seem to have done that by the roadside. There are these chai shops and a lot of people are taking a halt there, but I don't know if they plan to park, and by the roadside where there was little bit of footpath, a lot of them have parked it. So yeah, it seems okay, and as usual, people don't follow lanes and it's very troublesome. So and now I'm okay. I mean, it's 5:38 right now, and for me, I think I've already made entry, but the problem only is that I cannot see rickshaws, because I was planning to just park the car in a proper government parking space and take a rickshaw. I hope some arrangement like that exists and I don't have to do something little bit uncomfortable. But overall situation is safe. As in, there are so many cars, usually nothing would happen here. Everyone also comes from the devotee kind of feeling. Maybe max to max some pickpockets and such people would be there, and maybe some, rowdy folks who may just grope and run off like that. I don't think anything more unsafe would happen in this kind of situation. So solo women, completely okay. You can come in a bus. You could even drive if you are comfortable with it. Yeah, it's been really, really nice. Rewinding back to today morning, I started the day at Adiyogi Bangalore where I am volunteering. I didn't want the donation counter that I managed to be unopened on Kartik Purnima day. Thus, after doing couple of hours of my volunteer activity and having food, I started off. I'm feeling quite nervous, but it was a surprisingly good drive till about 8 kilometers into the Tiruvannamalai town. I kept looking for a parking lot to park. Either case, by the time I was that close to Arunachala, I felt I was in that kshetra. I felt the mountain pulsating. All second thoughts disappeared and I felt fully charged within. A 1,000-watt smile lit my face and I didn't even know. The police officers responded with their smiles. That's when I knew it was because I was smiling. And then came the traffic jam. But I was in the Arunachala Kshetra. There was nothing to worry. Hi folks. So yeah, I'm stuck in traffic jam for the last 2 hours. I think 5:40 it was completely fine, and then all of a sudden everything became jammed. And I mean, complete jam means complete jam. So almost 45 minutes we just sat here, and then now the movements have started. Some police are helping, and some of the car drivers get down and start helping. Having said that, more or less everything is very safe and fine, because all of these, they are like family people and they have come on a pilgrimage, so there is no problem as such. They get a little surprised to see a solo girl over here, and that too doesn't know the local language properly. But since I know little bit Tamil and they know Hindi, so we are managing. They are saying maximum 1 hour more, but after that it should be done. So finally what happens is that people just start parking in any ditch and corner of the road, any little space, and some places it's parked in such a manner that other cars won't even be able to come out, but that's how it is. And it's very haphazard, because if a whole field is there, 5 cars are parking right in front and leaving, and so you can't even utilize the field. So of course it's not like the field is open for parking, but so I also parked similarly by the side of the road. One person said that maybe the car will get scratches, but I didn't see much way out of the whole situation, unless I wanted to sit for another 4 hours in the car. So finally, about 1 kilometer from Girivalam path, we have proper eateries, proper water system. Look at this one. This is looking pretty good. Some self-help group food stall. Then some bhel, some boiled corn. That's really interesting. And some better food stalls. And this is the government parking, which seems to be a mess. I don't know what's happening. So finally I have reached official temple city. I mean, official city. It's still not the temple. Temple is a lot further, but I'll just do the Girivalam now. I have authentic water, and I'm now going to have some food. Akka, romba nalla idli food.
ಇಡ್ಲಿ ದೋಸೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಎಡ್ತದ ನಾವು ಲೇಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಸರಿಲ್ಲ.
I was missing Tamil Nadu dosas, and now I am trying to do the Girivalam. I don't know if I can. I was thinking of heading to Ramana Ashram, but I'm not sure it will be anything different from this. So I'm thinking I could just do the Girivalam. See, everyone is barefoot. I mean, 80% people are all barefoot. There are lamps at the side, but there's no place to really put a lamp. There's soda. And the temples will be fully crowded. You can't really see the hill. I saw the salute, but it's all covered in cloud. I haven't seen the Deepam at all. I don't know how this works. Let's see. The midnight Sandhya happened at the Arunachala temple. It's a wonderful temple and I was very happy to be here even though it was closed. And the nearby houses had started serving food which was so homely. I didn't book any stay for the Mahadeepam night because I wanted to be out and about. There is grave danger, I feel, when we have some comforts. We may end up sleeping or whiling away the time. Sometimes one may want to spend the time differently, like booking a room with a view of Arunachala and just meditating in solitude. But this is how I wanted to do my first Mahadeepam. An all-night party with lakhs of fellow devotees. It was a powerful and intense experience, exhausting for the body, but charging up for the inner self. The next day I had stay in Ramanashramam. I reached their gates by 4:30 a.m., waited a bit and then I was in. It was a warm homecoming, a typical feeling I have with this ashram. I went into the meditation hall and snoozed away like a baby in my loving mother's care. And that's the story of my tryst with Kartikai Deepam of Arunachala.